How graphs associate / affect baseball. By Alyssa Belfors, A.I.G student, Seaman Collier Elementary School. Idea. My idea of how graphs affect / associate with baseball. Graphs probably affect / associate baseball in the categories of how the game has changed over the years, the time it takes to defeat a certain team, how strategies have improved game performance, money payout, how many runs are hit in one game, and finally the speed of a pitch that is thrown. Runs hit in one game. Well, there is one thing that is for certain, and that is a graph that associates with how many runs are hit in one game. Now, in the next slide, it will show you a graph of runs hit in a full baseball season. As you can see, as you can see, the highest number of runs in a full game is usually 3 or more. However, the second highest number of runs is 5 or more. So that shows you how graphs associate with a number of hits in a game. But how do they affect baseball? How does a graph on how many runs are hit in an entire game for a whole season affect baseball? Well, that is simple. Think about this. You're watching a game of football on TV and a little fight starts to brew up. Well, the same situation goes with baseball. Some players get mad at other players because they missed the ball when batting or dropped the ball when it needed to be caught, aka poor sportsmanship. Their actions will cause little uproars, as if saying they were fighting over a game. What some players need to understand is that it's not always about who wins or who loses. It's about the joy of the game and having fun with friends and teammates. Anyways, back to my point. How do graphs that record how many runs are hit in an entire baseball game for a whole season affect baseball? Well, when all runs are added up in total and most of the scores, as you saw, came up to be 3 or less runs most often, like you saw on the graph if you saw slides back. However, the second highest score for the games turn out to be 5 or more runs. Most of the players, when they see this, will become a bit angered at their 3 or less runs in an entire game, considering they have, or had, 4 or 5 innings to get that score up, and not even taking a glance at the 5 or more runs for a game. In my own opinion, it is pretty impressive just to get 1 run for an entire game. Although, that tells you how it affects the players. But how does it affect the game? Well, considering the frustration and the chaos between players, some quit, this causing a team to be short on players, which takes effect on the game. And when the game is affected like that, games are postponed, fans start to grow angry, etc. My point is, if graphs didn't associate and affect baseball, the whole entire sport would be going here and there and everywhere. Graphs don't just have an effect on baseball. It has an effect on every other sport as well. And as well as the whole world around us. Graphs help us keep us organized, help us keep track of progress, like sale progress, grocery sales, grades, music population, and so on. By the way, thanks for watching. That's all I have for now. Make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, etc. Thank you so much for watching.